Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to today's stream, SSR F1 Social Race Time. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, you hear that right. We are doing a social race around Zandvoort. Right now doing, I believe, one-shot qualifying, something that we haven't done in forever. And up there we go, GSR Chile taking pole position with Monkey in P2 and Stenner and Maestro, the Racing Point drivers, in P3 and P4. Oh, one-shot quality. Haven't had this in such a long time. It's nice. I believe today's race format will be a 50% race. Full league rules, obviously. Strict corner cutting rules. Reduced damage. Safety car on. Praying that today's social race goes a lot better than last time. That's the only time I'm going to mention last time's social race. But anyways, around Zandvoort. Tight technical track, and wow, look at the leaderboards already messed up. Thank you, Codemasters. Maxim is not on pole. It's Chile that's on pole, followed by Monkey, Stenner, Maestro, Bascombe, Craig Conley. Budweiser, pretty good qualifying from him right there. See two drivers on the medium tires, Bone and Hamilton. Interesting strategy. The tire wear around this track is not that bad. The mediums will be better in the race, but I don't know if it's so much better to... I don't know if the advantage is so much that you should sacrifice your qualifying. But anyways, see quite a few drivers not setting a time or corner cutting and track extending. Now, while we wait for everybody to load in, let's take a look at the league standings. Once that loads in. This season is almost over. Only 2 more races to go for each tier. Well, correction, Tier 1 is a little bit off cycle right now. But Tier 1 will go racing this weekend. Saturday, same time. Saturday, midnight. Tier 1 will go live from Mexico, while Tiers 2 and 3 are going to continue with their break. So once again, Tier 1 will go racing this weekend, Saturday at midnight, Mexico. Once again, the races that Tier 2 and 3 had around there were very entertaining. Tons of overtaking, tons of incidents, tons of penalties. Entertaining races for sure, so make sure to tune into that race. Once again, Tier 1, Mexico, Saturday at midnight. Enough of that is... Wow, we're already going live for the formation lap, of course. Man, this game is a little bit weird right now, as Max is still in the lead, even though it should be Chile. Alright. Whatever, Codemasters, you do you. I'm not going to judge that hard. Maxim didn't even set a lap, I believe, but the game is just giving him pole position. His AI right now, it's just going around. Let me send him an invite. Actually, he joined the session so he can get control once the lights go out. Or he may even get control of his car on the grid, who knows. He's now looking at the grid, and most of the grid out on the soft tires except Bone Apple Tea. Doing a interesting strategy going on the hards right now is, whoa, a Renault. Who is that? Going very aggressively on the formation lap, and there's some racing on this formation lap right now. Holy moly. But back to the tire compounds. Whiffy, not a good qualifying at all. Our Tier 3 champion. He's going to be on the mediums to start the race in the division. He's also going to try out the hard tire strategy. But now here's the grid coming up to their grid spots. There's a few gaps in between, but for the most part, everybody is staying fairly Close up. Let me send an invite to Max really quick. Alright, I've sent that invite out to Max. Hopefully he gets it and he can get in. Now you see the drivers taking their spots on the grid. Hopefully we have a clean social race. It would be a shame to see people crash, especially on this first lap, but it can always happen. So here we are. Now we're just waiting for everybody loaded in, and there they are. Everybody's loaded in. Now we're waiting for the lights. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights. And away we go for the second social race. Maxim's AI gets a decent start, but that doesn't matter. Or actually it does. Chili is getting swamped. The Renault, oh, there's an incident. Oh no, Monkey. Monkey's off in the gravel. He got tagged from somebody. I couldn't quite catch it. But the 2 racing points are in the lead. The leaderboards are all messed up, so I don't know who's where, but my golly, that was an entertaining start. The 2 racing points followed by the 2 Alfa Romeos. Chili getting a terrible start off the line. He instantly got sent 3 wide, and there he is, now down in 4th place. Craig Conley looking to get by Max's AI, and he does. As there's some side-by-side action momentarily further on back. Oh, Whiffy. I believe that was Whiffy. He almost lost the car there, but he's able to keep it on the track as the McLaren and the AlphaTauri go side by side right behind. But now they're single file, but the Williams driver right behind is now tucking into the slipstream. Looking for a move, but he's not going to make it. Everybody filing in single file. The Williams driver making a look, but nothing yet. For the first lap, that was fairly clean, I do have to say. I mean, of course, besides the incident at the front of the field as Division has left the session. Let me send him an invitation really quick. Alright, I've sent my man Division an invite as the leaderboards are still messed up. But Stenner right now in P1 almost by a second, actually by a second and a half. He's flexing the muscles, showing the pace on Chili. Chili recovering right now up into P2. Followed by Maestro in P3. Bascom in P4 and Craig Conley looking at him very good in P5 right now. Arthur in P6 hunting him down. As Max in Discord said that he had to restart his Wi-Fi, not cool. Unfortunate. Riding on board with Hamilton right now. He got a pretty good run out of the final few corners. He's in the slipstream of Budweiser, not using any overtake, but he is gaining quickly. He's gaining. He's going to look down the inside, going into turn 1. The 2 drivers side by side. A little bit of contact made, but Hamilton up into P7 now. Now Whiffy's heading this second pack right here. All these drivers very bunched up together. As Zampa has not had a good start. Right now in P16, getting all the understeer through the blind right-hander. I'm not going to be surprised when somebody spins. Oh, there's a little bit of battling going on around here. What is going on? The McLaren is out in the gravel. Everybody gets by him cleanly, except is that Monkey. Ah, Monkey in the gravel. Oh boy. As now there's a bunch of position. Whoa, what happened up here? What the heck? Crazy. Waits till everybody gets by to rejoin the track. Man, there's carnage. Now we see Bone Apple Tea is struggling, and there's yellow flags everywhere, but the game's not telling me anything. That might be a safety car, I do believe, yes. The game is not telling me if there's a virtual safety car or a full safety car, but man, that's unfortunate. I missed everything that happened there. Alright, I need to work on getting some drivers into the game, as we see quite a few drivers pit changing their front wings. Changing tires as Monkey has left the session. He's had enough. Alright, who's lagged out here? Who has lagged out? Everybody clean so far. Alright, Max. Send an invite. Alright, so Division needs an invite. Or it seems like Division's rage quit. He's on FIFA right now, I believe. I believe that's what I saw. As, oh no, that was only a virtual safety arc. Okay. Alright, virtual safety car. Wow, Chile is really close down the gap to center. Only half a second now. Max is still dealing with his Wi-Fi issues. Bone apple tea all over the back of sandwiches now. Let's see if he can get a good run out of these final few corners. He does. Sandwiches runs out wide. The two drivers going side by side now. Ooh, a little bit of contact. Oh! Oh! Sandwiches! No! No! Bone, why? Why would you do this? Oh, Sandwiches. Oh, okay, that's definitely going to be a full course safety car. Sandwich's suspension is ripped off his front wing. Oh, look at Halo collecting the front wing. Oh my goodness. We saw the two drivers going side by side and they just didn't leave each other enough space, and then boom, crash. They hooked each other and then bam. Sandwich's suspension is gone. Ah, carnage. Oh my god. Man, I was hoping that today's social race would be a little bit cleaner than last time, but these drivers showing their rust. I wish the game could function properly so I can see what race control is telling me. Is now we have some more drivers coming into the pits, some of our front runners. Maestro and Bascombe choosing to stay out. Let's see what our leaders go on to. I see Chili on the hard compound tire. Arthur's going to go on to the mediums. See the McLaren of Shush going on to the hards. So we have a mixed bag. Some choosing to go on the softs, others going on the mediums, and others, I assume, trying to make it to the end on the hards. Stenner coming out in P3 on fresh mediums. He's going to be looking to regain the lead very quickly, but interestingly, Chili right behind him on the hards. Chili was very close to Stenner before that safety car, around half a second away. Now doing one less stop, or I assume hopefully doing one less stop, Chili is in prime position to take the win as long as he can hold only on fresh soft tires, and Arthur on mediums. Nope. Just the ghosted car is having a little bit of a switcheroo, I guess we can say. As there we go, let me send Max an invite. As there we go. Oh, now the game's working. Now it's telling me what's going up. Nice. Alright, I've sent Max an invite. Hopefully he can get in. There we go. There's Formula Maxim. Oh man, this feels really foreign right now. Playing F1, or not playing F1, watching F1, commentating F1. Haven't done this in about a week. I miss it, but it feels weird. It definitely feels weird. I have not touched this game since we've been on break. And so far, looking at the racing that we've had, it seems like these drivers haven't had much time on F1 either. A big collision's going on there. Rest in peace, SSR Sandwiches. His suspension will be missed. Maxim. Thank you, Maxim, for subbing for 3 months. GG. That is really nice. Subscribing to Tier 1. That is awesome for 3 whole months. That's beautiful. Appreciate that. Appreciate everybody tuning in, everybody giving their bits, follow, subscriptions, all that good stuff. A safety car coming in this lap. Maestro weaving and weaving and weaving. Top 2 out on their softs, their old soft tires. Maestro going slowly, make sure that the safety car gets into the pit lane before anything happens. But here he goes, he accelerates. He's playing a little bit of game there. He didn't go fully, and he's still not going fully. The game's forcing him to slow down. This is going to ruin his safety car restart. He went too early. Oh, I hope nobody collides into each other. They seem to keep it clean. The 2 drivers behind them going side by side already. Bascombe and Stenner out on the grass around the outside. Oh! Greg Conley getting pushed out wide just a little bit. Now Stenner and Arthur going side by side. Arthur goes really out wide all the way into the runoff. Gets a terrible run through the Bates corner. Now Craig Conley's going to be all over the back of him. As, whoa, Brazy's been disqualified for going the wrong way. Must have had an incident just, yeah, reverse. Unfortunate. Lap 8. Oh. It's Max on those old softs getting understeer, and there's a huge gap back to Hamilton. It's now Shush going through the ghosted car of division. Zampa and Whiffy, 2 quick drivers. They'll be definitely looking to get through the field here in a hurry, but right now Zampa all over the back of Whiffy. Ooh, he runs over the curb. That's not going to be good for his speed. He puts his Williams into overtake. As there's battling up front between Craig and Arthur, medium versus soft. Arthur, he's going to hold it around the outside, but he doesn't have to battle. He gets the position before the corner. Now look at this 3-car train. Zampa does not get a good run out of the corner. Now the McLaren driver of DS Coffin. Yep, that's what I'm going to call him. Mounting a challenge, but he's going to back out of it before the blind right-hander. He's very ambitious to go side by side through there. Is now up ahead. Ooh, was that a little bit of contact made there? Stenner and Bascombe getting very close. Stenner now up into P2 on his fresh mediums. Just making up good ground. Wow. Oh, that's what I missed. Chili on mediums now. You must have had an incident. Definitely had an incident to come into the pits. That's this race ruined now unless there's a safety car. As Zampa and Whiffy going side by side on the main straight. It went a lot cleaner than what Bowen and Sandwiches there did. Zampa now up into P10. As Sush picks up a 3-second penalty, or not a 3-second, a 5-second penalty for speeding in the pits. Sush has retired from the session. That's a nut. Or that's a nut? That's enough. That's enough from him. But now DS Goff. He's looking all over Whiffy, trying to get past him. He's pushing him through the corners here. Whiffy has to have wing damage. He is struggling so much right now. Let's take a look. No, Whiffy's front wing seems intact, but he's just struggling for pace. As now his teammate Dubsy is looking to get by with the assistance of DRS, but he's going to hold. Ooh, a little bit of lag there. Now Whiffy is in AI mode. That's a dangerous place to be going in AI with the car that closely behind, as Max has left the session. Let me send Max an invite here. Alright, I've sent Max an invite. Hopefully he can get in. Oh, that's just going past the ghosted car. Budweiser in pursuit of Halo. Battle for P7. Ooh. Bud running out really wide there onto the curbs. That's gonna not be good for his attempts to get into P7, as now he's understeering quite the bit. Oh, he's on a wheel now, okay. Or he might have always been on a wheel, who knows. I should know. But I don't. But for the front now, Bascom and Maestro. DRS and overtake engaged going into turn 1 side by side. Maestro, he's gonna hold it. He's going to hold P2. Both drivers on old sauce, 11 lap old tires, but Craig and Arthur once again fighting. Craig seemed to get past Arthur there. I missed it. He's focusing on the drivers up ahead. But never mind that. Now Whiffy in pursuit of DS Koff. Nope, there's more battling. Nope, that's just the ghosted car of Max. Back to this battle right here. Whiffy was very close to the McLaren driver. We'll come back to that battle later. Throwing our attention up ahead. Racing Point drivers right now, 1 and 2. Bascom in P3. Now Whiffy is really close to the McLaren driver for P11. Let's see if he can make a move with the DRS. There's somebody spinning behind, but we're not going to pay attention to that yet. Here we go. Whiffy versus DS Koff. Into turn 1, the two drivers side by side. Whiffy, can he hold it around the outside? They're still side by side. Whiffy getting the good traction, and he's going to get the place. Whiffy now up into P9. As Maestro just coming out of the pits onto the hard tires. As Max, does he have control of his car yet? I saw that he joined the session, but still in ghost mode. Now Craig Conley is all over the back of Bascom. Bascom on his tires that he started the race on, while Craig Conley on 6-lap old softs. Bascom should be pitching quite soon. As there we go. Nope. A little fake out there. Bascom deciding to stay out and push on as Shilly has left the session. Quite a few people either DNFing or just quitting. Not DNFing. Most of these guys have quitted. Quitted? Yeah. Proper English there, Chalupa. Don't mind that. Maestro and no. Oh, that's the McLaren driver coming into the pits there. Oh, changing his front wing. Turning our eyes back to this battle for P2. Craig Conley's not going to get the DRS on Bascom. Let's see if he can do anything with that. He's not using any overtake right now. Oh! He hits Bascom going into the chicane there. The tire advantage definitely showing here. Bascom has to be pitting very soon here. Would be surprised if he does not pit this lap. Now Craig's going to use the DRS and the overtake, and there we go. Bascom now into the pits. Let's look at Arthur now. Arthur staying very close to Craig. The mediums should start to come into... Whoa. English there, Chalupa. The mediums should start to come into their own. Into their own? Well, I'm trying to say the mediums will start to become really good really soon. The softs will start to fall off. You have Hamilton decent distance back from these two, battling for second places. Oh, Arthur, a little bit out wide. Very easy to spin on this track. Lucky to get away with that there. As now, here we go. Arthur now is going to have the DRS on Conley. Whoa! Arthur gaining tons of time through the chicane there. I thought that he was going to smack him. The two drivers now going side by side. How did Arthur make that move? Holy moly, Craig Conley getting demoted to P3. Arthur made up tons of time in the braking zone, and then he just stuck it in there and committed. But now Craig's going to come back with the DRS and overtake on them. Whoa! That's some dangerous driving from Arthur there. You cannot weave on the straightaway like that with the driver coming with that much more speed. That could have been a huge incident there. Lucky that both of those drivers came away unscathed, but now... Oh, someone has spun. It's Arthur. Hamilton was very close by. I wonder if they make contact at the hairpin. Oh my goodness. Arthur doesn't have any wing damage though. He just went around for a little donut. Only getting dropped to P5. Not too bad. Could have been a lot worse. As Zampa has retired from the session in the pits. Man, a lot of these guys calling it quits on this race. Down to 14 drivers, and I don't even want to say 14 because Division is not even racing right now. As for the Maxims retired, okay, that was a little bit weird there. I was looking at the mini map and he was in the paddock. Not going to pay much attention to that. Back to this battle for P6. Whiffy and Maestro. As Maestro taking a very defensive line down the main straight, trying to break the slipstream. He's successful in doing that. Arthur's coming into the pits now. He's going to go on to another set of mediums, and he's going to change his front wing. Bascom now on his fresh hards. Starting to close in a little bit on Whiffy. Let's go to another battle on track between Dubsy and Arthur. Dubsy on fresh softs while Arthur is on fresh mediums. We saw Arthur had the pace. He was battling for a podium, but an unfortunate incident with somebody caused him to drop all the way down here after the pits, of course. Bone Apple Tea also following very closely behind. All these drivers are on fresh tires. Medium versus soft versus medium. Dubsy closing in quite a bit on Arthur. Takes a little bit of a wider line through turns 13. Gets a good run through 14 using overtake and DRS. Oh, Arthur again! Oh, Arthur, when is this going to stop the dangerous moves? Dubsy had to completely back out of that one. Oh, he's lucky that this isn't a league race. Mega penalties would be coming. You cannot make those type of moves, my man. Oi. Bascom now only 4/10 away from Whiffy. 4P6. Whiffy has dropped a long way off of Maestro. It's understandable though. Whiffy on his 17 lap old mediums. Whiffy has to think about coming in soon. As Brazy asked what happened. Depends on what you're asking. If you're asking why there's so many drivers that have retired, I'll tell you about that later, but right now, Bascom going on to move on. Whiffy as a little bit of contact was made, maybe. Two drivers through turn one are single file, though. Maybe a little bit of wheel banging there before turn one, but everybody keeps it straight, thankfully. Now, Bone Apple Tea and Dubsy Bone using overtake and DRS. He's gaining, he's gaining, he's gaining. Now he's going to make a move into turn 1. He's going to outbrake himself. Now with the crossover, Dubsy maintaining the position there. Both drivers not having much ERS to play with. Oh, Bone Appleseed. He sent it in there. He almost tagged Dubsy. Luckily, he was able to keep control and slow it down, or else that could have been a big old incident right there. As, yep, Brazy in chat, yep, I agree with that statement there, buddy. It's just a social race, though. It's just for fun, Can't get too upset, but now further up ahead, Bascombe, Hamilton. Hard versus medium. Oh, Hamilton's going to duck into the pits there. Locking up quite the bit. Very aggressive on the pit lane entry right there. Trying to get all the time that he can. As, wow, look at this lead that Stenner has on Halo. 15 seconds, not 15 seconds, 14 seconds. They're on relatively the same lap mediums. Just a 2-lap difference right there. But Maestro sitting in a very good spot. 6-lap old hards in P3. I believe Stenner and Halo are definitely going to have to pit. So Maestro, if he can just keep it right now in this 15-second window, he should come out in the lead. At most tracks, the time that you lose in the pits is around 20 seconds, but not for this track. Zandvoort has a very short pit lane. Less than 16 seconds, I would say. So Stenner is right there on that margin. As here we are now with the 3-car train, Arthur, Dubsy, and Bone Apple Tea. This could get very interesting. Oh, Dubsy's taking a little bit of a wider line through turn 13. I think that's turn 13. Don't worry about the corner names. Here we go. Bone Apple Tea, Dubsy. Both using overtake on Arthur. Arthur, thankfully, this time keeps it in a straight line. Right now, no swapping right now. Everybody holds serve. As Dubsy, there goes the lights flashing. He does not have a lot of overtake to use, or not a lot of overtake, a lot of battery to use. As Hamilton has now joined the train. Oh, whoa. The hell was that about? What the heck is going on here? Dubsy just seemed to almost just stop there. I don't know if that was a little bit of a lag moment or what. That promotes, block up from both drivers. That promotes Bone Apple Tea up into P9. Now he's going to be the one looking to attack Arthur. He has to be wary of Hamilton right behind him. Hamilton having a lot of ERS to use. So now here we go for round 2. Bone Apple Tea using overtake and DRS, getting a mega run as he has no ERS to use now, but he's going to get the place before turn 1. Bone Apple up into P8 now. Now Haas teammates battling for P9. Hamilton on fresh medium, so is Arthur. Let's jump up further to Maestro and Halo now. Ooh, Maestro getting a little bit of wheel spin. And he's going to run out wide. That's definitely going to be a warning right there. Doesn't matter. He's going to have the DRS on Halo and the slipstream. Two drivers side by side now heading into turn 1. They're still going to go side by side. Who's going to get the place? Oh, they're still side by side as Halo, he almost out-tractions Maestro, but Maestro is going to get P2 before the hairpin. Now he's going to set sails on Stenner as Stenner is... Whoa, what happened to the Delta there? Okay, so earlier in the race, when it said that he had a big old advantage on Halo. I guess that was wrong. Either that or there was a little incident as Hamilton gets past Arthur there into turn 1. So now these 3 drivers very close together. As Hamilton sets a purple sector 2, going almost 5/10 quicker through there. It's looking very racy right now. As Halo dives into the pits finally on 19 lap old mediums, along with Whiffy on 23 lap old mediums. We're going to keep the cameras on this battle right now. As Hamilton using DRS and overtake on Bone Apple. Bone goes defensive there into turn 1. The 2 drivers now side by side. A little bit of contact, a little bit more contact as the Ferrari of Whiffy is going to exit the pits and join in this battle, splitting the 2 drivers. Oh, Whiffy. Oh, there's contact there. Hamilton pushing Whiffy through the corner. Lucky that he didn't hit him hard enough to where Whiffy spun. Now Whiffy on his extremely fresh softs. He's going to be absolutely flying now. Let's see when he gets the overtake on Bone completed. Look at all that ground that he's gaining on him. The grip advantage on those fresh softs. Using a little bit of overtake, but not looking to pass right now. As Bone Apple T picks up a penalty, and oh, Whiffy. That's the chicane there, just a little bit, dipping a wheel onto the gravel. Not good for the speed at all, and Hamilton's still very close behind. Runs out wide there, that's definitely going to be a warning. Let's see what Whiffy does now, using overtake. He doesn't have a lot, and he's using DRS. I don't think he's close enough to mount a challenge. Bone Apple T so far still holding on to P7. Look at him closing in on Bone. All over the back of him. Oh, Bone goes onto the grass just a little bit. Oh, he's right there. Let's see if Whiffy makes a move on this DRS straight. He's definitely close enough. Oh, he runs out wide just a little bit. He's using overtake and he's using DRS. Bone goes semi-defensive. Whiffy still staying behind him. He doesn't get a good run out of the chicane though. Only sitting 5/10 back. Let's see what Bone can do. Bone, I think he's still going to be able to maintain P7. Whiffy having nothing to attack with. 2 drivers up ahead having a little bit of squabble too. Budweiser and Halo, they're going to come together pretty soon. 4-car battle here brewing. Oh no, Whiffy! Oh, Whiffy got up onto the curb and spun. Well, so much for overtaking Bone. Oh, that's unfortunate. Now Halo and Budweiser battling for P5. Budweiser on 10-lap old hard tires while Halo's on fresh softs. As what? Arthur and Hamilton. Oh. Alright, let's go to Arthur right here. Arthur and Hamilton swapping there. Wonder what happened between them. Now let's take our attention to this as... What the hell? Alright, whatever. Halo now going around the outside of Budweiser, going into turn 1. Halo getting the move before the corner. Bon Appleton sitting right there, just about a second away. Arthur and Hamilton now. Arthur's looking, and he's looking left, right, as whoa, a little downshift there. That was interesting. So here we are now with the DRS. Arthur closing in on Hamilton, not looking to make a move right now. Hamilton mounts the curb there and goes out onto the grass. A little bit of a lockup right there, and he picks up a penalty. Arthur now with the help of DRS. He's in Hamilton's slipstream. He's closing, he's closing, he's closing. Not making a move, but Hamilton locks up. Ooh! Arthur. Oh! Oh! Oh my goodness! Holy moly! Oh, Arthur is so lucky that Hamilton ghosted right there. And DS cough. Oh, these drivers are lucky that Hamilton ghosted there. Hamilton lost it on the curb. I thought he was going to spin, but he saved it. And then I thought he was going to spin again, but the game saved everybody. Oh, that could have been a huge incident. Now yellow flag, somebody's in the pits. It's a whiffy in the pits. Placing his front wing, I have to assume. Oh, nope. Retirement. Another one bites the dust. Man, that's a lot of retirements for the social race. Woof. SSR and social races. Because here we go now, Hamilton having a bunch of ERS to use. He got a great run out of the final corner. Look at all that speed that he has on Arthur going into turn 1 now. The two drivers side by side, but Arthur keeps the place. But now look at the McLaren driver all over the back of Hamilton. He's going to back out of it. Hamilton locking up once again. Oh, ooh! Hamilton almost with the spin there. Swiffy's AI. Oh god, this game is freaking beautiful. I love how when a driver retires in the pits, the AI chooses to take the car out of the pit lane and then retire on the track. Codemasters, greatest video game creators ever. And here we go now. Hamilton and DS cough. Ooh, DS goes out onto the gravel. It's not going to get a good run now. Let's see what Hamilton can do now. Using the DRS, he's going to look, but he's not going to do anything with it. Closes right up to Arthur. Arthur mounts the curb there. If you mount that curb on the right-hand side, you will spin. There's only so many times you can do that. These three drivers nose to tail. Hamilton seems to have a little bit more pace than Arthur, but his consistency is holding him back. Constant lockups and just wheel spin out of the heavy traction zones. Definitely hurting him. Gets a pretty good run through the chicane though. Another lockup that completely ruined his run onto the main straight. He's still fairly close though. Now using overtake and DRS. Is he going to make a move into turn 1? He's looking. Yes, he is. He is making a move into turn 1. But Arthur's still able to maintain. Seems like Arthur is running a high downforce setup while Hamilton has trimmed his car out. Arthur able to gain a lot, or not Arthur, Hamilton able to gain a lot on that main straight. Let's take a quick look at the penalties here. We have not taken a look at that. Well, there we go. Maestro with 3 seconds, Bone with 3, Hamilton with 6, DS and P10 with the woo! Wheel spin there. DS with the 5-second penalty for speeding in the pits, and Dubsy 41 seconds back with a 3-second time penalty. Respect to Dubsy for still racing. Mega respect. Here we go again. Hamilton gaining all the time on Arthur, but not able to do anything with it. He has so much more speed on the straightaway. If he could just get a good run out of the final 2 corners. As Siri, shut up, stop picking up my voice. Hamilton closing in on Arthur. When will he get the move if he does? The wheel spin. He's playing a dangerous game. So many times he's come to spinning. So many times? He's come close to spinning a lot. There we go, that's the proper English. Now he is decently close this time with all the extra speed that he has. Let's see what he can do. DRS engaged in the slipstream. Look at all the extra speed that he has on Arthur. And he's going to get the place before turn 1. Oh, whoa. Oh, no, nothing happened there. Just Arthur mounted the curb. I thought DS might have tagged him there, but nope. Everybody seeming to keep it clean. Everybody seems to keep it clean. There we go, proper English, as our leader Stenner has picked up a penalty. Stenner's had a great race. Just dominating performance. It's really good pace for Stenner right there. And Bascombe right now sitting in P2, very good. Meister on P3. Very nice, very nice. Oh, there we go. There we go. As soon as Hamilton got past Arthur, there we go. What did I say? I said that he was close to spinning many times. As DS had to react to that, and he slowed down Mega, losing all the time to Arthur. Budweiser decently close to Halo. And then Maestro right on the back of Bascombe here. Both on the hard tires. Maestro having 2 lap older, harder tires than Bascombe. F and Chet for Hamilton. F. As here we, oh, Maestro, buddy. As he's gonna wait on Bascombe. As, man, Maestro had a lot of extra speed compared to Bascombe, but instead of going to the right-hand side to go down the inside, he just went on the grass and tagged him. Proper stuff, though, waiting up for him. Classy move right there, classy move. Now Budweiser in pursuit of Halo for P5. Bud having no ERS to use, he's pushing, giving it everything he has. 19 lap old hard tires versus 10 lap softs. The hard tires are pretty good around here. They do not wear out. Actually get faster as you go because of the fuel burn off, while those softs just continuously get worse and worse as Bud just closing in through the middle sector. Budweiser getting a little bit of wheel spin out of the chicane there. Let's see what he can do through these final two corners. It's a pretty good run using overtake once again. He has virtually nothing left. DRS is engaged. He's not close enough to make a move. Let's jump up to our leader, Stenner. We have not given him any camera time this race because of just how dominating he has been. Stenner absolutely having an amazing drive, leading definitely the most laps. As further on back there's some battling, but I don't really care right now. I'm going to give Stenner his moment in the sunshine. Coming through the final few corners now. Dominating performance, getting the lead on the first lap, making no mistakes as Craig and Maestro swap positions, but that doesn't matter because Stenner coming across the line. Winner. SSR Social Race now behind them. What has happened over here? Maestro was looking to get P2 off of Bascom, but now he's dropped into P4. Craig Conley sneaking in a podium there. Very good race, but let's see what the penalties are going to do. Craig's happy, and he's going to hold on to P3. Maestro in P4. Budweiser not able to do anything. Halo right now in P5 with Bud in P6. Arthur going to come across in P7. DS, good race from him, P8 with a penalty though. Let's see what happens. And Bone weaving. He jumps into P8, and Hamilton, after jumping up ahead of his teammates, spins in this very place right here. Just weaving. All respect to him for not retiring after that spin. As now he's just going to slow down and do some donuts there, as he's the only one on track not to be done. Alright, man. Arthur, if you're listening, cross the damn line. I'm not trying to sit here for a minute and 30 seconds. Alright, I guess he's not going to listen. So let's just witness this happen. Well, that's it for this SSR Social Race. Stenner P1, Bascom P2, Craig Conley, very nice P3, Maestro P4, Halo P5, Budweiser P6, Arthur P7, Bone P8, DS, Koff P9, and Hamilton in P10. And look at all those retirements and DNFs and all that good stuff. We had a full grid, and then, oh, okay, that was entertaining there, I'm not going to lie. That was kind of fun to see. SSR Social Race complete. It was a pretty good race there. Lots of mayhem, lots of carnage. Alright, let's talk about some of the events going on later. Tier 1 will be going Saturday. Tier 1 only. Tier 2 race this weekend. 2 and 3 will be on break. So once again, make sure to tune in to Tier 1 Saturday at midnight, Mexico. And then everybody getting onto the normal schedules, of course. Thank you to everybody that tuned into today's stream. Quite entertaining. As here we go now. Stenner once again just dominating this race. Very nice performance. Max grabbing the fastest lap after having all of his connection issues. Look at all these DNFs. Look at them. Sandwiches. The incident that he had with that was huge. That was massive. Unfortunate right there. Let's take a look at the race director very quickly. Let's see all the incidents here. Look at all these collisions. Holy moly. And all these exceeding track limits. Decent race right there. plenty of fun. Once again, remember to tune in to one Saturday night, Saturday at midnight. Tier 1 will be racing at Mexico. Make sure to tune into that. SSR has to offer for 20 season almost to close. Well, that's it for me and SSR for this social race. Thank you that tuned in. If you're interested in joining the league or just more information about us, go visit our Instagram at Safe Space Racing. Our website, all the links will be posted in the chat section. Just go to Google and search up Safe Space Racing. It'll pop up there. That's all I have to say. Once again, thank you to everybody for tuning in, and we'll be seeing you next time.